Welcome to Geno's Comic to Comic podcast, Christmas Extravaganza. And now here's our host, Geno, my man.
Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to Geno's Comic to Comic podcast. If you're watching this and you want to know where you can hear it, you can hear the podcast on iHeart, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts. And if you're listening to it and you want to see the video, you could go to the homepage of Facebook, go to the search bar and type in Geno, Geno, add Geno Comedy. And it's there. And pretty soon we're going to have our own YouTube channel, so I'll let you know about that. So before we do anything else, let's bring in the world's greatest motherfucking sidekick, Bubby.
What's up?
What's up, Bub?
Too much, bud. How's it going?
Oh, great. And don't forget, everyone needs a Bubby.
Yeah.
All right, Bub. So how was Christmas, man?
It was good, man.
Yeah?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. Quick, but good.
Oh, yeah, man. I ate good. I don't know about
So did
you.
I,
It's all about
man.
the food for me. So let me ask you this, Bub. Do you have any special, over at the Bubby household, is there any special holiday traditions that we should know about?
Yeah, you know what? We just started doing this thing a couple years ago where we just buy one really nice gift and we trade. You do the game where you trade, steal, pass, all that fun.
Nice.
Dude, it's a lot of fun. At first I thought, but, you know, it's pretty fun. How about you?
What'd you get? Did you get like a vibrator?
No, it wasn't
plug or
that
anything?
fun. It was
No?
pretty boring. It was just a little thing to pump up your tires, but it was cool. I liked it. Had fun.
Nice.
How about you?
Well, here's the thing about, I'm glad you asked me that. So here's the thing about over at my house. Now, when I was about 5 years old, there was a show, I think it was in reruns then, it was old as hell, that my parents used to have on TV. It was called Hee Haw. And there was a guy on Hee Haw that used to tell stories like the Three Little Pigs and Goldilocks backwards. And for whatever reason, from the time I was 5, I memorized his version of Cinderella. And I did it. My mother used to make me do it up until she died.
Oh, wow.
She'd make the grandkids, everybody get around, and make me tell the story of Rindercella. And so, if you don't mind, Bob.
No, please.
If you don't mind, I'm going to give let my viewers and listeners in on a little Geno holiday tradition. I'm going to tell you the story of Rindercella. So Rindercella lived with her mugly other and her 2 sugly isters. And they were mean to her. I mean, they used to make her flop the moors, dosh the wishes. They even made her cheap the swimney. I mean, they were just mean. But then one day, they got an invitation from the Pransome Hints to go to the Bancy Fall. Now, the mugly other and the sugly ister were excited as hell. But Rindercella was sad because she realized she couldn't go to the Bancy Fall because all she had was drags and no rest. So on the night of the Bancy Fall, her merry godfather appeared. And she said, I will make it so you can go to the Bancy Fall. So she turned her drags into a dutiful breast. She turned her pumpkin into a poach. She turned Kais into Moachman. And she said, but the thing is, you have to be home before the straw clikes midnight because everything will burn tack.
I can't believe you remember this.
So Rindercella goes to the Bancy Fall, and she meets the Pransome Hints, and they loll in fove. But then the straw clucks midnight, and Rindercella runs out of the Bancy Fall, but she slops her dripper. So the next day, the Pransome Hints goes all around the Suntrykide looking for the lung yeti that the dripper fits. And he goes to every house, can't find her, and finally he goes to her mugly other's house. And he tries to drip her on her mugly other, and it fitn't it. Then he tried it on her sugly ister, and it fitn't it. And then he tried it on her other sugly ister, it still fitn't it. And then he tried it on Rindercella, and it fit it. And they lolled in fove and lived happily ever after.
Holy shit. I can't believe you remember that.
The moral of the story is, if you want to go to the Bancy Fall and lull in fove with the Pransome Hints, seconds. Don't forget to slop your dripper. All right,
I can't
so
believe
that's,
you remember that.
I don't know
God.
why. From the
How
time
do you
I was
remember
5
that?
years old, I can't remember nothing important.
Oh my God! Like yeah.
You asked me anything
Damn.
important, like where was I 10 minutes ago? I have no idea. But that I
That's
don't
stuck.
know why.
Oh,
That I
that's
can
great.
remember. So now that we got through that, now it's time to get rolling on this fucking show. And in case you're wondering what you could say, Dawn, you could say fuck if you want to.
Yeah.
It's my show. We'll do whatever the fuck we want. So the first thing we got to do right now is bring in a friend of mine. I had to get him on here for the Christmas special. This gentleman won the 2019 Pittsburgh Stand-Up Comedy Contest at the Pittsburgh Improv, which I was in, and I'm not bitter or nothing, but I must not be because I still talk to him and I asked him to come on the show. But he deserved it. He killed that night.
It's funny,
and
dude.
with nothing further, I give you Don Arner.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Fuck. Y'all help me pop my podcast cherry tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Glad
Like
we
I've
were
been
here
wanting to
for
get
it.
it. Yeah, man. I've been wanting I ain't know like 3 old white guys was gonna pop my cherry. But somebody gotta do it. And I appreciate
How it works
it.
in prison.
Shit. Listen. First off, this is the kind of neighborhood if I walk through, that's how I start in prison. I didn't know where the fuck I was coming. I didn't know if it was a studio, a building, what. I love it. This we at somebody's house. I love, and we're like 2 feet from a school zone, and I got some weed on me, and I didn't know what to do. I was nervous, but we made it in the garage. We here. This is dope. Listen, man, this is dope. Idiot Radio, Geno, the comment, this whole.
Man.
Listen, this thing is so dope. I will say though, this does look like where all the conspiracy theories start. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Johnny
this where all
does
this
his
shit
here, doesn't
start. All the fake news links and all that. It start right here.
Right here.
COVID,
Yes.
COVID came from fried chicken and Biden
Yeah, I know
invested
that's-
in the company of that make degrees. Like this is like
I know that's not true because I eat a shitload of fried chicken.
I know.
And I'm fine.
I seen you, but no, I appreciate it. But like I said, I was nervous coming in the neighborhood, and so I asked. I never been around this way before. I said the address to somebody. They said, you know, you better watch. You know, they say the N-word around there. So that's why, if you wondering why this twisted T,
Is that why you got the twisted
this
tea?
is why I got the twisted T to let y'all white folks know I'm strapped. Listen, I wish I would hear a word start with N tonight.
Oh,
Because
shit.
I will half and half a motherfucker right here. Just back up, motherfucker.
It was so funny. I was the other day. I'm on Facebook and there's all these memes and jokes about twisted tea, and I did not know
I did the
what
same
the
thing.
fuck they were talking about. So I call my son. I go, "What's this?" And then he tells me the story, and then he showed me the video, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I had no idea
Oh,
what
dude,
the
he
tea
wrecked
jokes."
that guy.
The one that was funny
Yeah.
was like Dr.
seen it?
Pepper
Oh.
and Coke and Pepsi were there, and the twisted tea walks in the door and says, "That's right, bitches." Oh my god.
What's the motherfucking T? Hell yeah.
You said it's been a couple years and ain't nobody asked you to be on their fucking
Man, it's been a while.
podcast?
Actually, this goes back to before I was even doing comedy. And as you know, my man right here, he know like I was wrestling. And I actually like came up and did some decent, like, I ain't gonna say big, so I'll say decent sized shit in wrestling. And a lot of like my peers that I was wrestling with, and I got into that business real quick with my cousin, and he was doing his thing. But out of me and him, he's 6'5", 250. He would do backflips, all kind of shit. My ass, my corny ass. You know, I just had the character, and that's how I got into comedy. I just had the character. I couldn't do shit in the ring. I was clean, I was smooth, but I was the first out of me and him to get a tryout with WWE. So like that was like everybody was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like my retarded cousin got a tryout in the NFL. Like radio got a tryout for the Steelers and I didn't yet. So it was like weird at the time. But like locally though, I wasn't getting like, I ain't gonna say I didn't feel no love, but nobody was asking me to come on like podcasts and different things, but he was, and others as well. So basically, yeah, I know you hit me up too, but we couldn't fit it in. Oh, my bad. No shade. I forgot all about that. Yeah, we couldn't fit it in.
Todd's calling out Donnie right here and now.
Shit, I'm calling shenanigans.
My bad. I didn't know.
Todd's I call bullshit.
Bullshit. I didn't know if you was just stretching your man boobs out or something, or you was like, look, motherfucker, I asked you, and I forgot. My bad. Yeah, but it just didn't work out. Sorry. So, but besides him,
I was stunned when you post that on there about how no one had asked you to come on their podcast and thank me for having you on. I called Bub.
I was like, no way.
What the fuck? I go, it must be like nobody asked a pretty girl to go to the dance because they all think she's going to say no.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're one of the best comics going right now.
Definitely.
And why no one? I said, I don't fuck. You know me. I don't give a fuck.
it's all like
You weren't saying no. I don't even think I asked you. I think I just told you what time to be here.
Yeah.
I said, Donnie, you're on for the Christmas show.
Man, it's all good. And I want to give you some love for the winery show out in Irwin. Man, that was dope.
Oh, that was fun.
That was dope.
You and I were lost.
That was
now,
dope.
So we do this show in Irwin, out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it's all these white people sipping wine, and I take Dawn and Howie Mack out there, and the three of us were like we were lost out there. Like, as I told you, my favorite room is the place over in Homewood. That's my crowd. I was lost, and he killed that night, and how they loved Howie.
Yeah,
and it was really strange.
It was
fun though.
Yeah, it was one of them things that worked out for us. Like, it was the perfect ones on it. Like, nobody was competing. It was like we complimented each other.
Yeah,
and it was so good that the lady that was managing it gave us like extra bottles of free wine to go and
let's
pay
give a shout out to Karen Dix if you're listening.
Her name's Karen. She looked like a Karen too.
Yeah. Thank you a lot. We really appreciate it. That was a great opportunity.
Man, the wine was good as hell. But so, like, you've been showing me love for a minute, man. And I appreciate it. Having me on. First off, hold on, man. I done brought, man. See, this is probably one of the only good looking things that I own. I want to give it up to my son right here.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
Yeah.
Breaking his podcast cherry. See, this ain't TikTok, motherfucker. This ain't TikTok.
I don't even know what that is. Is that a clock or what is that?
He can't even tell time yet to be on TikTok.
I barely figured out how to work Facebook. Todd had to show me how to put this
I'm
up.
like, go to bed. He'd be like, Dad, it's 10:10. I ain't going to bed. Y'all be like 10:10. What the fuck? 10:10. Get out, you on TikTok.
Yeah.
Goddamn time.
About the same age as my kids. I feel you.
So we did this show together, Donnie and I, and Howie was on that one too at the Arcade Comedy Theater, which was another
I forgot about that one.
really good time. But after everybody goes up there, each one of them, when they're done, they get up there and they go, okay, you can, like Donnie, it took Donnie 10 minutes to tell people where they could follow him at. You can follow me on TikTok, Sphincter, motherfucker. You can follow me on, and I get up there and I go, Facebook. I don't know what none of that other shit is. If you want to see me, Facebook's it, and I barely know how to do that.
Hell yeah.
That was a fun show that night, too. They were a great audience,
too. I missed a couple good ones.
Yeah, that was a real good one.
Yeah. Speaking of Facebook, like I said, my bad. I apologize for not sharing nothing or liking it or promoting because I'm in Facebook jail.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's probably the closest.
You can tell me because I'm going to ask you anyway.
But I'm going to say this.
Why the fuck are you in Facebook jail?
But let me say this. Facebook jail is probably the closest I'm going to get to real jail. If Twisted Tea is the closest I'm going to get to a gun. You know what I mean? For real, because I'm light-skinned, and that's it. Facebook jail and the Twisted Tea, that's some thug shit. For real. And I done been in Facebook jail a few times because I guess they started flagging the word coon. So I had used coon a couple times. I was misspelling, cocoon. I didn't know. I just put the COON. That's all I was talking about. I was on the National Geographic thing and shit. Because you get high, you watch the animal videos and shit.
I thought you were looking
but they
at
thought I was calling somebody
ladies.
a coon. Like I wasn't calling nobody a coon. I was like, I thought that was like a Australian raccoon. I didn't know what it was. There's a difference between the Wilkinsburg raccoons and the raccoons in Australia. I didn't know if it's raccoons, but I said coon because I ain't want to,
Definitely a difference.
The Wilkinsburg raccoons are strapped.
Oh man,
listen.
I bet
the raccoons in Wilkinsburg will ask you for a black and mild outside the store. Hey, can you go in there and give me a wood tip? For real. Hey, but I'm in Facebook jail. So I didn't got in there for calling. I said, damn, somebody told me, he's like, man, you can't be using the word coon, and they getting real sensitive. It's going past just the N-word and everything else. Like, they finding out the little in-between words, like that's like slang. So this time, now, they got me. They usually get you. The Facebook police be right there on you. Like, this time, this shit caught up to me. Like, I guess they had to, like, file charges or something. They had to, like, really investigate in it. Because this caught me, like, a week and a half later. So this was, it might even been 2 weeks. Because I'm going to tell you what I said. And this will let you know the time frame of when I had said this. They got me. Last thing I posted was Christmas morning. I got some nice shoes, some kicks. I posted that. And then like 20 minutes later, it was like, boom, you cannot post for 7 days. So that was last Friday. And it showed me what I had posted, what got me locked up. I posted on the Steelers. Shout out to them Steelers. I got y'all right here. It was no hating, but I was on their page, and it was something about they posted of what Deontay Johnson, one of our wide receivers, supposed to be good, breaking out. This was when he started dropping all kind of shit. Right. Every pass. Passes I wasn't even throwing to him, he was dropping.
I remember.
This motherfucker was. So I posted being like just stupid. I didn't even think this was a funny joke. I just like something little shit jab because everybody else talking shit on the thread and on their page. I was like, man, and this is when the vaccine was coming. I said, man, Deontay Johnson don't even need to get the vaccine because he can't catch COVID either. That is lit. And I'll show you on my phone.
That got you in Facebook.
That got me in Facebook jail.
Get out.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you see Just Janelle in there? Because she's in Facebook jail all the time. She's got like 5 different profiles. I never know which one's her.
Hey, I stopped adding her. I stopped accepting her shit because like she when she getting her name's Just Janelle. You know when she pop up, you got a friend request from Just Janelle.
Yeah.
Like, cause she done made a whole
Janelle
she on her eighth
Western or something. Janelle East. Yeah, she.
No. Oh wow, I can't believe that got you in jail.
Got me in motherfucking prison.
That's crazy.
All the goofy shit I post, I've never been in Facebook.
Me neither.
I know, man.
Now I'm getting pissed off that they never put me in Facebook.
Shit, I know. Yeah, it's like
you can't catch COVID.
Yeah, like
well,
I was
it's
like,
true.
He can't, but for a while
well, he did good the other day.
Yeah, I mean, they finally woke up. Maybe I don't know.
The greatest thing about that game was everybody bashed him in the first half, and this one dude was on my page said they can't coach, they can't make adjustments, Ben can't throw more than 5 yards, Connor can't do this, Deontay can't, all this stuff. And I waited till the game was over, and I went on his post, and I said, literally every word you said was proven false in the second half.
Yes.
And he went, I've got no explanation. And I go, LOL me either.
That's it. Them Steelers, man.
Yeah, we'll take it, though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes. So how was Christmas otherwise?
Man, Christmas was it was what it was, man.
Did you eat good at least?
I didn't.
You should have came over, man.
Yeah. I didn't eat, man. I just was like, I was arguing with my girl and shit because like it was snowing, and she got one of them baby mama cars, them like Nissan Altimas, them old, that every chick like they just get one. They just show up outside their house. They don't even buy it just because they fuck with a white girl that fuck with a black dude. She just automatically they was giving her one like, hey, you need to ride his ass around in a Nissan Altima because that fits in Pittsburgh. That's some Western PA shit. No, so she didn't want to like because she lived on like a steep hill and she didn't want to like get out and try to go up the hill and all. So we arguing and I wanted and I just ended up. I watching sports and just sitting there and drinking and chilling. He done got his stuff. He was cool. He got what he liked. He done got what he wanted them LED, them strip club lights that them kids want.
Yeah, my kids are on that too. Yeah.
Yeah, he done went and got, man, his room. Man, listen, his room looked like cheerleaders, blush, everything right now. Red light district.
I'll be over.
Every time I walk upstairs to go to the bathroom, like it catch me off guard because I'm used to seeing it coming out the room. I'm like, damn, what's with some prostitute? Red light district?
Do not let any women in the house.
Listen, with them like prostitution's legal in his room. Oh, like because it's like legal. You can gamble, you can all that in his room with them damn lights. That's how much it changed. You don't think nothing about it. You like LED, like what the fuck? This okay? It show up on the Christmas list of what what you want. And then, oh, fuck, Amazon got these motherfuckers for $22. You know what I mean? You throw that, oh, my God. It done went.
I'm with you.
Governor Wolf about to shut his room down because he's like, no nightclubs,
party
no drinks in there. This motherfucker playing Xbox. Ain't nothing going on. So as long as he got them lights, he cool.
Yeah.
You good? What you mean?
It's just, it's club day on in that room.
Yeah.
That's my club.
Club day on.
He come in the room. We get turned whenever he come in the room. He tell you, put it on that mode. I put it on that mode where the lights it's flashing. It's flashing all different types of colors. It look like a club in there. We in there just chilling.
So, Dad, you getting down too in the room, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't get down too much because if I get down, I can't get back the fuck up. So, you know what I mean? I am getting a little bit older. He wearing my ass out. You know what I'm saying? This, he getting older and dealing with, the changes and things with just having a teenager. He's 14, and what happened this year with COVID, like, fuck me up bad. Like, back in March, like, I had to become a homeschool teacher.
I think
overnight. Like, they was like, hey, you on your own. And so we out here, I ain't know what to I didn't know how to teach him stuff. Like, they was giving us packets. Like, we can go to the school and pick up, because they wasn't ready for the shut down and the computers and giving them out to kids. So they had these, like, packets, and, like, we got to teach them. So I'm sitting, I get home from work, I got to sit with him in the kitchen, and I got to come up with, like, spelling words and shit for him. Like, I can't spell. I got my GED, and I'm a homeschool teacher. Barely got my GED. So I'm trying to come up with spelling words for him, and I don't know no words that other than the words I see on Facebook and hear every day. My vocabulary changed at once a week. Whatever everybody's talking about, that's the words I know. So I was like, all right, we're going to start out kind of easy. I ain't going to stump them too hard. I was like, all right, spell curbside pickup. Shit like that. I was like, all right, I see he could do it. So I was like, all right, I got to step it up. I was like, all right, spell second stimulus check. He just got it. So I said, all right, fucking spell hydroxychloroquine. Damn it.
I thought it was like that scene in Big Daddy where he gives him cat and then you give him hippopotamus. Hip hop. Hip hop. Why is he getting all the easy ones?
Yo, that was my shit.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough, right now because, dealing with, and then, like, you fellow comedian, and so there was a point in time where we was like, because I couldn't hit the stage, couldn't do nothing. We was really stuck at home, and we just was doing little videos and stuff, and I was like, well, because he now he getting the, the gene, the comedy twitch to him, and he developing his own stuff, and like his own personality and everything, and these kids is growing up with their own platforms. We had to get used to it. Like, all right, I'm going to go on the stage. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go in front of, like, the camera right here. And because that was never a part of our life all the time. So we weren't used to it. You had to have balls.
You're right.
And, like program yourself to get it. Like, these kids is already starting out on some kind of screen. Yes. Like, so, like, this ain't, like, he could jump on here and do this and be cool. Like, I couldn't do that at 14.
I just sat there with a
you know what I mean? I wasn't comfortable with my dad taking me to church with him. Like, he ended up smoking cigarettes and all that in the back.
You weren't allowed to say nothing anyway.
Because he was because my mom was the church. Move. My mom was the church goer. I could tell, like, he was just going just to please my mom, just to shut her up and shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't. So I was like, it was hard for me. And then you had to get up and speak and do a lot of stuff. They could do it right now. So that's good, and there's a little bad too. There's the pros and cons to it, but he developing on his own. So I said, hey, I can't get on the stage, can't do nothing. So we started recording like some little skits, like little, because right now you gotta realize, like, don't nobody want to watch no shit if it's longer than 62 seconds. Like, what I mean? Everybody just want a clip right now. They just want to sit there and see a clip, maybe a minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, if somebody posts some long ass shit, you ain't reading all that goddamn shit. If a Facebook post that says read more,
my people, if it says read more, they're out.
They're done.
It's over. I could post a joke 2 lines, 3 maybe tops. That's it.
Yep. When somebody posts some long ass shit like that, it's about their baby mama and their baby dad, and they done.
It's funny too, but they don't want to hear
the rehab and. You stole money off me, and I'm hurting, and nobody loves me, and I had to get the abortion because you told me to, and then I didn't want to. Like, that's all them posts be about. But or some shit somebody could just. Do you ever see people who ask questions on Facebook that you should ask Google at least? Like, how you going? You ran right to Facebook, Like how you know how many ounces is in a liter and 2 liter gallon? Like ask Google, motherfucker. You gonna have 19 people in there giving you
all the wrong answers too,
and you gonna listen to half of them.
And
shit.
the other people are gonna bash you for not knowing the answer.
Use Google. Yeah, I'd be like, damn, dude, just
no
use
doubt.
Google.
Yeah, shit, man, shit's getting wild. So me and him, we did a couple little skits and it was fun. You know, we had comedian D. Ray Davis. He shared our stuff on Instagram.
Cool.
So yeah, that was cool. Yeah, man. And
Nice.
yeah, that
I'd
was
watch
wild.
it if I was on Instagram, but
I know it's the
I don't even know how to do that.
He's thinking it's an Instagram. It's a little Instagram.
yeah,
A little Instagram.
Todd says we're going to be on YouTube soon. And I'm like, great. Now something else I got to learn how to do it.
yeah. But I mean, like we was talking earlier, the podcast stuff's getting cool. You know, this is breaking open. This is becoming a thing in a space now. So, like I said, man, I'm happy that I'm invited on. I get to knock this off my list. Of things, and like you had mentioned, I had ended last year good, winning the competition, coming in first finally. So when I did that, I was like, man, I'm ending this crazy because I'm ending a decade on a good note. And from that show, and I was just down that because a lot of people enough knew me around locally.
Yeah.
I was still working, tiptoeing my way up a little bit.
Yeah.
But like that show really like put the punch and the nail in it. And like probably 2 weeks later, I ended up getting booked all the way up through May.
Damn.
Off of that show in December.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I did probably about 2-3 of them shows because the fucking COVID hit.
And then
same thing happened.
Bang, just
I was
gave
just
everybody
starting to hit it,
Yep.
and then I had my first headline and gig lined up, and it got canceled. And I was so because I've talked to you before that. Another comedian said to me after that contest we were in, I'm not doing these contests no more because I don't ever win these contests. And I said, you gotta ask yourself why you're getting in those contests. Look, I want to win. Don't get me wrong, but that's not why I get in a contest. I get in a contest because everybody's there. Everybody sees me.
Yep.
That's how I know you. That's how I know Sean Parker, T-Robe. Like everybody knows
That's
who
what
I
really
am
matters.
now. You just got to put in a good showing. You can't go up there and suck. Ain't nobody talking to you after. But if you're good and you don't win, it's okay.
That shit's like Shark Tank. You know what I mean? Like when you get up there, you want to get a deal. Not everybody gonna get a deal. Somebody could come up. They can invent some, condom, twisted tea condoms and shit, or alcohol. Like you could suck on the some stupid shit. Yeah, you could get a buzz if we got hemp condoms.
He's been thinking
Face
about
mask.
this.
Face mask. I know. I'm throwing some of my ideas in it.
He's already called inventhelp.com.
And they get a deal. And then you got somebody that walk out there with a dope ass idea, and the sharks be like, "Yo, I would like to invent, but I just can't right now." That's what I always felt like it was like, because all it was like get there, do it. Outside of that is what's going to matter because comedians and other people in the crowd going to see you, and that's how you get spread out there. So whether you come in first, second, it's cool to get that shit on the sprinkles and shit on top, but But so like when it happened with me or whatever.
Well, I mean, I think it'd be cool. I don't know.
I
never got up there, Don.
Nah, man, come on, man. You was always the old white uncle in the lineup. Yeah, you was always, man. Come on,
the oldest
man.
white dude in the lineup.
And he
I've only
be killing
been
it.
in 2 of those contests, and they were both fun as hell.
Yeah.
And so like when I did that, and experiencing that, like that was a big thing for me to bring me out and help me grow in that lane and really get to appreciate what it took for comedy. Because when I got in, I thought I needed a certain crowd. I was like, I need the black crowd. I need the crowd, where I come from. But then, Pittsburgh, like, I'm like, damn, it's a lot more white people out. Like, actually, it's a lot more white people that will go just to an open mic for entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't getting no niggas to come out to see, and nothing again. I mean, they just ain't coming out. Like, man, fuck that, ain't going to open mic. I mean, it just was like, how the hell do I get to what, crowd I need to get to? And then I had to get roughed up, broken in, and then I just started making, everybody laugh, like all different kind of crowds, like mixed crowds. And when I say mixed crowds, not even black and white, I'm talking about like old and young. Like I was making like 60, like 70, 80-year-old people to all the way down to like a 20-year-old, 30-year-old. And I did a show through this pandemic shit back in like July or August. Somebody saw me at the Improv when I did the Triple X show. Matt Light, shout out to Matt Light, and I'll shout him out too. How I even got into comedy real quick, which is interesting. As I spoke on the wrestling, but he saw me at the one show and was like, "Yo, man, you was my favorite up there." He hit me up and was like, "Yo, I'll pay you like $250 to come do comedy in my backyard for my family." And I was like, "Shit, fuck that." Yeah, I went in his backyard, did 55 minutes. For him and probably about 15 other of like family members, adults, you know, they already buzzed up. It was a nice little bonfire. Their kids was there. And I seen them. Well, first they see me like, who's this nigga pull up in the driveway? First off, like, what the fuck? Like, it was almost like this situation. And they was like, oh, no, he's you know, we're going to have a comedian, this and that. And they fuck around. They probably in between the ages of like 10 to about 13, 14. And they're playing and shit, and then we're like, all right, everybody, we getting the show ready. We about to set up, you know, we about to do the comedy, and the kids line their chairs up in front.
Oh,
and I was like, oh wait, what? Like, hold the fuck up! I'm about to spit all my shit. Did you half the shit you know or heard from the Improv that I've done? You know, it was nothing like too new, except for some little COVID shit. You know, we got to talk about. But I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then I went in and man had them laughing. Did the thing, yeah, and I was like, man, I made them kids laugh, like, you know. I even got, and they was like, no holds barred, do your thing, like, and I was joking with them because, like I said, some of the like 14-year-olds that was like his age, and I talked to him about like, I know one of y'all done got a dick pic, you know, from school, somebody done sent you something, and, you know what I mean, and recess and in school suspension, they was bored and pulled out the little thing and held it up to the pencil, like, look, I'm almost there. Look, come on, I'm almost the mechanical pencil. They had the ruler.
I'm not the only one who did that. Thank God.
I heard. Now I don't know.
It's not true.
Right. I don't know. Now you might have held yours up against the eraser, the one that the ones you could take off and put on the dinosaur little eraser at the top.
Is it because I'm white? Is that why you're saying
nah,
that?
man, because listen, my dad, you look like my uncle. You look like all four of my uncles on my dad's side.
Is that
I'm
a compliment
halfway.
or an insult?
That is reality.
Okay.
That is reality.
I love it.
I
gotta go look up what his uncles look like now, see if I'm pissed or not.
See, you're
no, man. No, so
do they look like the white guys on the post office wall?
They look. Listen,
I look like every reward poster on the post.
You look like, honestly, you look like a hospital cop, like them cops that work at the hospital.
I do.
You got that look that like when somebody's smoking a cigarette on the property. You got
no cell phones in the surgical area.
No, but
was that good?
You got that look. My man right here, you got a nice unique look, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But is there something there? You got the Jim. You remember what's the movie? The Jim Carrey, The Mask. Yeah, you look like The Mask. Just The Mask itself, not Jim Carrey.
I'm a mother.
You look like
my grandfather's a black guy. So.
Oh. All right, we're going to commercial break. Everybody, right after this.
He threw Donnie off with that one. Donnie said, "Fuck! I just made fun of him too. Damn it!"
Yeah.
A lot of people can't tell that, but yeah.
But that's just, you know what? Same with me. A lot of people can't tell, especially white cops. You know, when they pull me over, you know, they can't tell. Somebody's white in my family. They just look at me, you know, pull me over. You know. Hey, listen here. You know, we got a diet. We got what that one cop pulled me over. And this is when I found out I wasn't regular black, you know. For real, regular, and that's the thing, regular black. Like, you know, they pulled me over, and I heard the cop, you know, on the radio. He sent me on the curb, you know. He said, yeah, you know, I got, 1019. I got one gluten-free black male in custody. So I was like, hold on, gluten-free black? No, I don't need backup. I was like, backup? What the fuck? You don't need backup for me? Come on, but get some backup, you know? He said, listen here, you Triscuit, graham cracker. I'm going to have the last word here, okay? You talked enough. So he threw me in the back of the car and took my ass to Facebook jail.
Uh-huh.
He took right back to Facebook
right
jail.
Next to Geno.
Because I can't do real prison.
Me either. It's no fun. So I don't know if you've watched the show or you're aware of what we do here, Don. So it's time now.
Okay.
For a segment we like to do here. It's the 5-question segment. And these are the hard-hitting powerful questions that change the world kind of shit. The things that people really want to know that you can help their life out with these questions.
Like if your baby mama's dying, do you want us to perform CPR or not? Kind of thing.
Nowhere near that deep.
Because that's a no.
Yeah,
don't perform CPR. Don't perform ACL, ATM, CDC. None of that shit. Let that bitch go.
DNR.
That ain't a tough world-changing question.
Well, our first world-changing question is:
hit me with it.
Milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Oh, man, milk chocolate or dark chocolate? That sounds like some question like somebody would ask if you're getting initiated into like a skinhead clan. So what do you like, milk chocolate or dark chocolate? And guess what I'm going to pick? Because there's 3 old white guys, skinhead. Probably not by choice, though. Y'all just going bald. Y'all didn't shave that shit. That's it, yeah.
So you want to be on this show, you got to shave your head, I told him.
So listen, just because I want to make it out this neighborhood safe, I'm going to go with milk chocolate. I'm going to go with the milk of magnesia chocolate.
I like them both, so there's really no wrong answer there. They're both awesome.
I could tell because you was over there breathing heavy the whole start of the show.
I was.
One of y'all was. Somebody in here eat too much sweets.
That's my regular look. So the second question is Cracker Barrel or Simmy's Soul Food in East Hills?
Wait, hold on. Cracker Barrel or what? Or
Simmy's, you know Simmy's in East Hills on Frankenstein Road?
So I'm going to say this, okay?
We're going to find out which half is
So I'm going to say this because you about to find the fuck
We're
out.
We're going to find out. You say Cracker Barrel, you're white, motherfucker.
And hold on, though. And if I don't say Simmy's Soul Food, I'm fucked too.
Yes.
And guess what? I don't know.
On a spot.
And guess what? I don't know where neither of them motherfuckers is at. I never had neither of them, but
they're both good.
This still sounds like another skinhead initiation question.
It is.
But this time I ain't gonna be safe because like I already gave y'all's milk chocolate so I can make it out the neighborhood. But when I gotta get back to my neighborhood, which means I can't diss a soul food place because I gotta keep my the little bit of black card I got left. And first off, the fact is Cracker Barrel. God damn, like that's like
it's in the name.
Like that's like we rode past one time, and that shit looked like a Robert E. Lee Applebee's, like a Jim Crow, like fuck Ponderosa. They should call Cracker Barrel Ponderosa. Like that would be a good ass restaurant name. It was crazy. There's probably some fine black people that work there and get paid, and ain't nothing racist about it. But it just sounds like it. So I'm gonna go with Simmy's Soul Food.
It's really good too. By the way,
the fact you had some before I didn't is
doesn't that make you
wild
nervous?
As fuck.
So I'm blacker than you right now.
But that also means your credit score lowered probably a little bit.
Probably.
After them greens.
Sean says it's about my weight. It's my weight and my credit score.
The baked mac and cheese. The third side.
Yes. Where you get the jar and the jelly and the peanut butters both in the same jar, that kind of thing.
Yeah. But meanwhile, if you go to the Cracker Barrel and get some sides, would you like some colored eyed peas on the side?
Do you remember
like colored eyed
the movie
peas.
Boomerang with Eddie Murphy? When he ordered asparagus and the waitress, Martin Lawrence, says, I'll have asparagus. And she says, you want asparagus tips or asparagus spears? And when she walked away, he goes, see, that bitch is racist. They're like, what are you talking about? He goes, if I was white, she'd have said asparagus tips. But because I'm black, she said asparagus spears. Yeah. Like we're still running around in the fucking jungle. And spearing there like, dude, you were tripping. Like, oh my God, it was hilarious. All right, so question number 3. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite Christmas song?
All right, so I'll say this. I'm gonna try to make the most sense of it, and I'm gonna be honest. I like that Mariah Carey Christmas song. That every store plays 24/7, only because it reminds me of like the good times of like going into TJ Maxx and stealing around this time of the year, just stuffing socks and underwear in my pants and undershirts and coats and doing all that shit to Mariah Carey and just walking the fuck out and Was it all out for Christmas?
It's
Some
the
shit.
beginning of that song.
Yes.
It's the she does in the beginning. Oh
man.
she
We
gets
don't
Listen,
like to
man.
bang Mariah Carey, but that wasn't the question.
I'm right off the bat. I'm in. She gets me.
Me too. Now mine is Bruce Springsteen, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. For some reason, when I hear that song, it makes me think about Christmas. But like you, I like the more modern Christmas songs. Look, the old ones are great. I mean, Bing Crosby singing White Christmas, it's great. But man, is that fucking song slow? Like it takes them so long to get through the chorus. Like I swear to God, they should have just given him a little cocaine and go, dude, try it again. And then he's going, I'm doing White Christmas. And then hold on. Hit this fucking blunt, and then we'll try it one more time. And then he got him right there. Because I'm dreaming. And you're like, oh, my God. Can we?
Yeah. Listen, if that shit's slow for you, I know what it'll do to me. I don't even know what song you talking about.
I'm thinking they paid recording time by the hour back then. And the producers racking up the fucking. Slow it down, Big.
They probably are.
Yeah, so other than that, but I like the newer versions of the old song. So question number 4 is, what is your favorite Christmas special?
My favorite Christmas special. Ooh, damn, I don't know, man. For real, I like anything, or any time that they show Home Alone a lot. You know, they just show Home Alone. Cause I ain't gonna sit here and say the Rudolph, and all that shit. I mean, they was cool. I remember the one where the snowman was melting and shit a lot. And there was something. But like, I remember,
Frosty,
I never Frosty. Yeah, I ain't really fuck with them. I liked a lot of Christmas movies, and I got to catch up on a couple Christmas movies. Some nice ones from the 90s, man. Jack Frost, Michael Keaton. Mm-hmm. That's a sleeper.
Yes.
I always like Christmas movie. It's a snow movie, but Snow Day on Nickelodeon, the Nickelodeon movie Snow Day. I fucked with that a lot. There was one more. Man, we was just throwing all these goddamn Christmas movies out there that I forgot about. It just took me back, And oh shit, hey, I just found out, and this was another one I watched. Enemy of the State is a Christmas movie with Will Smith.
That's like a Christmas movie?
His first action, Enemy
like
of the State.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie like that?
Yeah, it's one of them motherfuckers. But it was, I mean, white folks, y'all got that now. Y'all built that. Die Hard's a Christmas movie. The niggas got to be like, well, Enemy of the State's a Christmas movie. Because it was during Christmas when he was, when the white man was trying to kill him. Because he had some information that they needed, like always.
My favorite Christmas special is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And it's because in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is possibly 2 of the greatest lines ever uttered on television. And number 2 was, didn't I tell you? Bumbles bounce. We spare no expense on the special effects here at Geno's Comic the Comic podcast. Love the Bumble. And the number 1 line in that show is when they go to the island of misfit toys and they meet the Jack in the Box, and he goes, hi, my name's, and they go, Jack? And he goes, no, it's Charlie. And that's the problem. No kid wants to play with a Charlie in the box. That is friggin' tremendous.
Hey, I want to get this off my chest, okay? And
that's what we're here for, Don.
Listen, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all probably going to hang me. I mean,
not on camera.
I know, not on camera, and definitely... And definitely, for the son, get the phone out. Can you get my phone?
Yeah, you better record this.
What might happen after this?
Because around here, ain't nobody even gonna hear him scream.
Film, and then you run, and you keep the Twisted Tea.
He's looking out like this. Stay back.
So this is what I'm saying. Get ready. Fuck Christmas Story. It ain't. It's too hyped up. It's not as good as people make it out to.
I think you're right. I mean, I like it. I think it was good. I don't watch it anymore.
I think I only built that up to say that because I know I disrespect. A lot of people have felt disrespected. Like, you've been wanting to, like, you've been finding out some shit about some shit, and you like, man, everybody just overlooking, and you like, you know what? I got all my shit together, and I'm gonna say this shit, like, but you gotta, and then also you gotta wait for time to pass, because I will respect this and say I do feel the Christmas Story was the shit in that time frame.
Oh yeah, if you said it 10 years ago,
Right.
But now it's been
So
on the
now I
marathon
waited
so many times.
Yeah, and then, but I feel a lot more. It's like that LeBron and Michael Jordan argument. I don't give a fuck. You can't tell nobody who grew up in the 70s, 80s, not Michael Jordan is they'll fucking kill you if you say like they don't know, they don't want to look at and accept evolution. Like motherfuckers is 6'9", 280, playing point guard. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, all right, it's just the league. Like, shit's growing. Shit just progresses. Like, you can't be a Republican all the time about Christmas movies, So, and that is probably going to get me hung as well by calling.
We'll sneak you out of here. Don't worry. We got
it's
you.
Man, Biden's in office, motherfucker. We getting it, man.
Not yet,
I'm
he's
getting
not.
my own. I'm getting Listen,
You got about 2 weeks.
Let me tell you something. When he get in there, he's going to give us reparations. Us black folks is getting reparations.
Because we ain't getting that $600 goddamn dollars.
And guess what? Though? It's close. Everybody, is going to get taken care of with the stimulus checks, but Biden's going to look out. He going to give us reparations. Us black people reparations. And, a lot of my regular black friends is going to get, $20,000 a check and this and that. But my white dad having ass might get a gift card at Radio Shack for reparations as much back, because the older I get, the more my white side be kicking in. For real, like I used to be like, Black History Month, motherfucker. Now I'm like, Shark Week, that's my shit. That's all,
He did like milk chocolate.
Yeah, he did.
Shit, man. But yeah, man, that I wanted to speak up and say that, just get that off my chest. I thought it was a good time.
You feel better now?
Fuck the Christmas story. Yeah, man.
All right, I'm glad.
Story, man.
Yeah, I don't really care that much about Christmas. If he'd have said that about Die Hard, we'd have been having a problem.
All right, yeah.
What the fuck you say? All right, so question number 5.
Oh, yeah, we got one more? All right.
Yeah, so over the years, what was the gift that your favorite gift or the one you remember the best?
Over the years, my gift.
Is there one gift that stands out?
Yeah, every Christmas would mark the time of the year when I would be about to wait on my W-2s to file my income taxes because I get to claim him now. So that's a Christmas gift. I had to fight for custody in court. That every time Christmas rolls around, I'll be like, all right, hurry up, nigga, hurry up, get the gifts. We got to get to January 20th when them W-2s start getting printed. I smell it every time. Fuck the ginger snaps and all that. I smell them W-2s right around the corner. Now we might get the $600 $600 payment in now laters or whatever they giving us. We getting a shopping spree at Dollar General.
That'd be cool. It's better than Dollar Tree.
And you would get more shit out of the shit that they
probably
barely don't want to give us. But that's my I'll say that's my favorite. What, now you chilling, man. I should let you know a question. What's your gift? What's your them damn strip club lights you done got? What's your favorite gift?
My favorite gift. Let's see. It'll probably be that Lakers shirt that you just got me. That Lakers shirt, that's probably gonna be my favorite gift for the longest, cause them Lakers, they're gonna go back to back. The Lakers is they're just like that. So it's just
smart man, Laker fan. Me too.
But I respect your Laker fan.
I got him. I got him.
I just can't understand. Like I just can't understand.
You ever see him speechless before Todd? He was like, no. Don't tell me you like the. Does your white side like the Celtics? What the hell's going on here? God damn it!
That is a white ass team. I sat there and thought about somebody named a whole team of black men after some Irish motherfucker.
Celtics. And they went out, and every year they draft the biggest white guy they can find.
When you gonna play for the Detroit Negroes? You know what I mean? Or something. We said even that shit out. Oklahoma City, Cracker Barrels.
But I love it. I like the Lakers.
The reason why I'm speaking because I can respect you know your shit. You was around for the teams and the eras. Like he just came out my nutsack. And just because LeBron James is there, we gonna get you back to back.
You know what's funny about that?
Hold on. But he said we won't get back to back. Meanwhile, back to back was one of his spelling words on the spelling test I had. And he put a number 2 in the middle. He put back to back. It's a spelling test, not a math test. But he got it right because I just put them together, math and spelling together. So spell the word.
The greatest thing about that was I used to argue with people when they'd say LeBron James is great. I'm like, no, he ain't. Magic Johnson was better than LeBron James.
He was
all
one
day.
of them.
And then he became a Laker. Now it's LeBron James, the greatest player ever.
But you could do that. Now, son, I ain't gonna disrespect you on camera. I will respect your fandom, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't bandwagon. So wherever LeBron go next, you ain't getting that next shirt. You better wear that shirt and watch where the face start fading off on that shit. But I'm telling you, I knew that was gonna be a gift. That's why I gave it to you 2 weeks earlier. So to let you wear it for the season opening and everything. But this is a fun experience. This is so much. I love this.
We got one more thing to do, Dawn.
This is you know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is one of my favorite Christmas presents right here.
Oh,
this is
cool.
from y'all.
Nice.
That ain't no joke. So
nice.
Awesome.
Well, we're not done yet.
I didn't want to be done.
Good, because my favorite segment of the show, that was the 5 questions. So now my favorite segment.
Now I just want to say, did I pass? Am I in the clan? Am I the Black Klansman?
Yes.
The black. All right, I'm Black Klansman.
We'll have your robe for you when you leave. The best thing about this next segment is I thought of it.
Yeah.
So,
Bobby.
Fuck.
All right, let me get up out of here.
Bobby, please. You might want to run. Bobby, please tell Donnie what time it is.
Donnie, it's bitch slap or bang.
It's bitch slap or bang time, Donnie. So what we do, Dawn, is we give you 2 people, and they're fictitious people or cartoon or whatever. And so your girl won't get mad at you if you tell us. And you're going to tell us which one you would bitch slap and which one you would bang and why.
Hold on. If you need to repeat that again because you're in on this one.
You want to make
bitch
sure
slap or bang, all right?
I don't know if he'll
Bitch
know
slap
who
or
these
bang?
2 people are.
I'm allowed to cuss for this?
This ain't cussing.
If he-
You are saying what it's called. You're not cussing.
All right.
Don't be going off. Yeah, man, I'm
He
gonna buck
might
the hell
not
out
know
that
who they
bitch.
are.
Like,
He
no,
might.
like
He
you can
might.
say bitch slap because it's called bitch slap. So you ain't
These
in trouble
shows
for
are in
that.
reruns, so he might know who they are. I don't know. We're going to find out. He
Okay.
might be a little young for this.
Oh, okay.
But you'll know who they are, I think.
Well, if he don't know, can you throw 2 at him off the top of the head? Like
I'm sure I could come up with
Okay.
another couple.
So
but
so you get the rules to this question. So we gonna get
All right.
2 fake characters. All right. See, I don't even know
Fake, he said.
fictitious.
Fake.
Because that
obviously fictitious.
you know that wasn't
the
one of your
spelling
spelling words.
word. He made him spell fake because he couldn't spell fictitious.
Fakeish.
Don't he spell fake? Spell fake.
Fakeish. No, you're fakeish.
All right, you ready?
So it's 2.
Are you still explaining it?
2 non-real characters.
No, tell the truth. Are you explaining it to him or explaining it to yourself?
Both.
I think both.
Yeah. He's really trying to understand
This
it
was my
himself.
teacher.
Yeah. All right, so your bitch slap
All
or
right.
bang choices are
Okay.
Morticia Adams
Okay.
or Marilyn Munster.
I'm banging Morticia. I'm a bitch slap Munsters, and I used to watch the Munsters with my mom. So I'm a bitch slapper. Cause the show was black and white. I don't know. The bitch she was old. She was just I'm a just bitch slapper. I'm a just bitch slap the white paint off the make because
You know
only because I
Marilyn's
have
the
to.
daughter, right?
The daughter.
Oh, it was the daughter.
The blonde daughter.
The blonde
Oh,
daughter.
The blonde
I
daughter.
made it interesting.
Oh, see, I didn't know that, but I do know the Munsters though. Like I do know the.
She was the only one that didn't look like a
only
monster.
one
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I know who. Oh, I know.
Okay.
Bang. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all you had to say. All right.
I
Yeah, I
still
know
agree
he's talking
with
about.
your
I'm
call,
still going
though,
to bitch
but yeah.
slapper. I'm still bitch slapper.
Yeah, I would
Man,
say
you
I'm
little-
still with you.
The bitch got good credit already. She was just one of the bunch.
need
She's
our
a
help.
privileged,
Yeah.
little privileged, good looking bitch. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm bitch slapping the shit out of her. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still-
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, the reason that I would agree with you and I would say I would bang Morticia Adams
Yeah,
is because
Morticia,
I'm
she a
thinking
freak.
she's a little freak. There it is.
She's a
She's a
motherfucking
little
freak.
freakier.
Did she have the fishnets?
Yeah.
Or some fishnet? Yeah.
Oh, she hang
motherfucker.
upside down in the closet and shit. You can do whatever you want.
She probably
man.
throw you around. God damn.
She
No
can start a
doubt.
fans only right now.
She
Right-
can hurt-
Yeah.
She can hurt me all she wants.
Look.
Yeah,
That's
I
an
agree.
older picture he showed.
in.
Yeah, he
You
just
gotta
showed
find
me the
one.
grudge, the bitch from the
yeah,
Grudge. I was
yeah.
like, that ain't her. That ain't.
Yeah. There it is.
Then she had the because she had the
still
push up,
Dude, she
push
had
up bra or the
nice
something.
boobs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause she matter of fact, the bitch was so bad.
There you go.
The bitch was so
Yeah,
bad. She ended
hell
up getting in like her own like spin off like commercials and like
Yeah.
just doing her like you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm
The Addams Family movie was tremendous because it opened. She had a bouquet of roses, and she clips all the. You think she's clipping the stems off,
She clips the-
and she throws away the flowers and puts the stems in a vase.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Hated
oh,
flowers.
damn.
Yes. So that's our bitch slap and bang. So let me ask, Don't you got anything you want to promote? Tell people about?
Yeah, I'm gonna be staying home from now till January 14th until they say I can come back out. So if y'all want to come see me, y'all can walk past the house. I got the curtains open and the blinds, you know, and then yeah, that's pretty much all I got going on. I gotta go to work tomorrow, so you know if y'all wanna shit, I don't know, see me. I mean, y'all can stop by your local bus stop because I'm probably riding right past it on the bus, and we should start doing that. Do some comedy on the bus.
Go on the bus.
Oh, that'd be fun.
The Pat Bus
That's
Tour.
yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
I like
yeah.
it.
But hold on, we can't go until you do your bitch slapper bang. So who's the? You can't do what I did. So yeah, he ain't gonna know the. You got to get.
You want me to give him?
Throw two little quick,
All right, ready?
little something.
Jasmine or Ariel?
You know Jasmine Ariel or
No.
you see Aladdin.
Oh,
Jasmine from Aladdin.
I ain't never watched
Yeah,
that.
see, he just woke up.
I'm not.
He
I
been
don't know
asleep for-
who. Yeah, I don't know who he would. He probably don't know anybody.
know-
I would know, and vice versa. You
All
give
right.
him one.
All right,
You know what he likes.
we'll do.
He's gonna get him in trouble now.
We'll do,
I just got Donnie in trouble.
No, we're going.
Yeah.
I know. Now I gotta get. I gotta
Is
throw
the baby
women-
mama watching this?
Yeah,
I gotta throw
You're
women at
toast.
my.
Remember, they're fake. No
Her
real.
Wi-Fi
Remember?
just
Yeah,
got cut
no
off.
real.
You seen Donnie and-
Beyonce. Okay, Beyonce.
He went real people,
He
but
went
that's
real.
okay.
Beyonce.
He's
No, I got you. We'll keep it simple.
okay.
Nah, fuck Beyonce.
Huh.
Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, damn.
See, now I hooked you up. Like I hooked you up. Bitch
No
slapper
wrong
back.
answer.
Look. I'm gonna bang Cardi.
First off, you said that from your prostate, from the bottom of your bang. I'm about to.
I'm about to bang
But
Cardi.
your lips roll bang like
He went all the
you
way
ain't
in
supposed
on
to
that
feel
one.
it that much. You would say with that much
Look,
feeling. But
I'm,
okay,
all right, bang Cardi, and then I'm a bitch slap. I'm a bitch slap Megan.
Oh my
Damn,
god.
I don't think there's a wrong answer there. God damn.
But you gotta watch
I
because
have no
Megan
idea
Thee
who
Stallion is
Megan
like
is,
6.
but okay.
Yeah, she's a girl.
She's like
She's as tall as
6'4".
me.
She is.
6'4".
Oh, I like him tall ones. I like
She
short
wear
ones.
like a
It's
size
too
14 men's shoe.
Oh yeah.
So you might bitch slap her, but she might clothesline
She's
back
gonna whip
and then
your
even
ass.
pin you.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
I'd be all right
I
with
think
that.
she's hot.
Fuck bitch slap her
Yes.
bang. I'd shoot in the foot and bang. So, there was an incident that you might not be aware of who she was dating.
Yes.
Shorter dude shot her in the
Yes.
foot. And then everybody got on his ass, and then he was like, "Man, but I ain't condoning that. I don't want let everybody know I don't condone violence on women like that.
The
I
opinions
will not
expressed by Don Arner
I
are
will
not
not shoot.
necessarily those of Geno's
not-
podcast.
I will not, Geno. I will not shoot a bitch in the foot, but I will drop this twisted T on that motherfucker though.
Yes, he will. Nice. Donnie, thanks for coming on, man. It was a pleasure. Now, I want to let
Oh, yeah.
everybody know, please tune in. It'll be 2 weeks from today on the 13th of January. We will have, since I brought in the 2019 winner, I had to send some love out to the 2018 winner. So we're going to have comedy winners back to back here. Sean DeReal Parker will be here on the 13th. And we're also going to we are going to unveil the top 10 stupid jokes of 2020. And if you wonder what I'm talking about, you could go to my comedy page, Geno, at Geno Comedy on Facebook. We post a stupid joke every day. And at the end of the year, we go back through and count all the likes and determine the top 10 jokes. So we're going to unveil those. So next show should be a good one, too. And please tune in. Thank you for tuning in. And this is the, again, I want to thank Donnie for being our guest on the first ever Geno's Christmas Extravaganza episode.
Yeah.
Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Bubby.
Thanks, guys.
Good night.